I really should not be making this video right now. I have 5 hours till I have to have this manuscript turned in. However, in this last video, or the video I made with the decoded emerald tablets, I made a statement about Joel Osteen and living in his $1 million mansion, and how that was not anything to do with the teachings of Christ and was in fact Satan's empire here on earth. It just came into my mind, I need to elucidate, to clarify that statement, because it is my understanding, that that type of statement, mission, energy that these big Christian mega preachers and these big whatever you call them, I don't know, but it's this wealth and essentially what I see as satanic about it is that it is all focused on, and I mean, I don't care how right he is about Christ's mission. It's just the atmosphere of materialism and creating an atmosphere and a context for people to, on one hand, take what they think is the message of Christ, and on the other hand, serve mammon and be perfectly okay with being devoted, focused on the material world. Let me tell you something. When you truly understand what the message of the Christ is all about, it has nothing to do with materialism. In fact, the most important thing any person can do, especially right now at this point in time, but at any time ever, was never ever to be focused on material issues. I mean, granted, I know that we have to perpetuate these bodies, and people have families, but Jesus had a little kid, and and Mary, and they traveled to India, and I mean, there's people that traveling cross country in vans and whatnot, but their families are all focused on spirit. They're not given over to the system, the Babylonian hive mind, artificial intelligence system. But the most important thing that a person can do is mind their soul, their connection to their soul, and then ultimately transcend that to their spirit and connection to the spirit. And these ministries of Joel Osteen's and these big $1 million flashy ministries and all that. Now, granted, and people say that about Sadhguru, like, that his prices for his inner engineering and all that stuff's gone up. But whatever. The most important thing is to see through those illusions, whether it be true for Sadhguru and Joel Osteen. I'm not, condemning that, but I'm just saying that there is a tendency for people to become enamored with materialism and feel okay with that, and thinking that they're ministering to their spiritual project. You can't serve two masters. You cannot. And if you think that you're going to be pursuing material wealth and focused on that, you're not seeking the kingdom of heaven within. Namaste, namaskaram.